Good day, guys. Good afternoon to all. This is Mike Padua, and we are now bringing you again another special coverage on Tropical Storm Ulysses with international name Vamco for this Tuesday, November 10, 2020, and this is our English version. So let's begin. Here comes the storm. It's becoming larger. It now has the diameter of 700 kilometers across with wind area of 600 kilometers as well. So this system is slowly moving towards the northwest, and it could veer towards the west because of the changing steering pattern over the area of Taiwan. A new steering flow will push the system towards the west, right into the central portions of Luzon. So please take all necessary precautions. This is a system that could bring heavy to intense rainfall across most parts of northern and most parts of Luzon, particularly central and southern Luzon, including the Bicol region. So please take all necessary precautions. And as we look at our zoom in satellite animation from windy.com, this is from the UMETSAT satellite server of theirs, and you can see here comes the CDO is already developing. So right now the winds of this system is around 85 kph, gustiness up to 100 kilometers per hour, and it's still moving towards the west-northwest, and likely the track will turn more to the west in the general direction of central Luzon. And there's a new model output that will suggest that the system might track more to the north, making landfall somewhere here between Baler and Infanta. So folks living here, please take all necessary precautions. Tomorrow night there could be some worsening conditions already through Thursday. Thursday is the worst day because of the passage of this system. So storm surge of 1 to 2 meters will be expected here, particularly also here along the Bicol coastline, the northern part of Bicol region, from Baler down to southern Alabat area, Pulilio as well, and also the coastal areas of Camarines Norte and the Partido district of Camarines Sur, and also Catanduanes. So those areas will be under 1 to 2 meters of storm surge, as well as very heavy to intense or torrential rainfall, which will be expected. As you can see, this is the part of the storm that could generate very heavy rainfall. Right now, it's around more than 300 millimeters, the 24-hour rainfall of the system. So if it passes here, Bicol region, particularly here in Naga and the rest of Camarines provinces, and Catanduanes might experience rainfall, 24-hour rainfall, or up to 200 or 300 millimeters, because the system will slow down from 17 to just 14 kph, or 14 to 17 kph. That's the forecast average speed when it passes here. So just imagine how long these rain bands will be circulating across the Bicol region. So please take all necessary precautions. We know in experience that whenever a storm passes here, major flooding will occur over the Bicol River and portions of Naga River as well, because of the projection of that system north of Naga. And most of the rainfall of storms, the heaviest, are located on the southern portions. That's why Legazpi experienced some lahar, Albay, and also parts of Legazpi, some flooding because of the rainfall from Holi. That they are located on the southern quadrant of the eye. So now, since the storm is passing north of the Bicol region, we could expect worst conditions of rainfall and some winds across Camarines Sur and Camarines Norte, including Catanduanes as well. Okay, folks here in Metro Manila, so expect some flooding also because of possible rainfall of 100 to 300 millimeters, and the possibility of some dams overflowing because of the rain brought about by this system. So please take all necessary precautions. This is the track from various computer models, including American model, the US Navy, and the Canadian model, Japanese model, as well as UK Met. As you can see, the track is more not close to each other, so we still don't know where the final track of that system will go But here's the last track from Typhoon 2000. As you can see, the system will pass north of Bicol region, but still some damaging winds will be expected in the northern portions of Camarines Sur, including portions of Partido, coastal areas like Siruma, Garcitorena, and Caramuan, and also Catanduanes. And the worst will be experienced here along Camarines Norte, like Daet, Paracale, Jose Panganiban, and Capalonga. And this small island group here, known as the Calaguas, you might experience some very strong winds, typhoon force winds, and heavy to intense rainfall brought about by this system. And on Thursday morning, between 5 to 10 a.m., Metro Manila could experience also the worst from this system because it will pass over Bulacan. So expect also some very heavy rainfall and strong winds over the metropolis beginning early Thursday until before noontime of Thursday. Okay, so that's the latest for our track. Here's the multimodal diagnostic comparison. Just like I said, this is a different system with a different upper level winds or wind shear. During Raleigh, we have a very high wind shear. That's why the system weakened rapidly from super typhoon to tropical storm when it passed very close to Metro Manila, and no effects has been experienced. But this system, because there's a high wind shear or upper level winds, but right now, in the case of Ulysses, the upper level winds is very weak or very low. So there's a problem because if we have very low shear, the system won't be disrupted. The circulation will remain intact, the rainfall and some winds. So expect some deteriorating weather conditions across Central Luzon and Southern Luzon, including Bicol, beginning tomorrow until Thursday. But we have some little good news because the intensity from Category 3 is gone down to Category 2. So here's the Category 2, that's only 175 kph. So the winds will be roughly from 120 to 165 kph max on or before landfall based on the new model. But like I said, sometimes the oceanic heat content is tricky. The storm can still intensify rapidly, so let's wait and see. But for the meantime, let's take all necessary precautions from central portions of northern Luzon as well and into the northern portions of Samar province. Okay, and here's the oceanic heat content. Right now, it's passing over warmer oceanic heat content that could boost the energy of the system. That's why it will reach Category 2 when it passes over north of Bicol. But we have here slightly cooler OHC, slightly cooler oceanic heat content north of Bicol region. So that's why the system won't intensify rapidly. So let's wait and let's be prepared. Okay, and as we look at our CIMSS steering flow or steering pattern on where the system will go, so it shows here that the system will move briefly west-northwest, then later on it will track towards the west. This is in response to a building high pressure steering flow here. So the one that is steering the system right now towards the west-northwest or northwest is the steering flow north of Guam. Okay, so we have here a steering flow. So right now it's the one that steers the system, but in the next 24 hours, the one over Taiwan will be the one that will push the system towards the west, right into Central Luzon, and including Metro Manila will get affected by this system. So that's the latest from the steering flow. So no changes whatsoever. So please take all necessary precautions. So the possible landfall will be somewhere between Aurora and Northern Quezon based on the new model output. Let's hope that it won't change, or if it does change, we could be in trouble here in Bicol region once again. So please take all necessary precautions. Prepare for some heavy rainfall and some decent winds. Not strong enough, but lesser than Raleigh. But again, winds of 60 to 100 can produce some damage on weak structures, weak foundations, and weak plantations as well, like banana plantation. So please take all necessary precautions. So we'll be returning again tomorrow to give you more updates on this weather system. Let's hope and pray that the system will accelerate so that it will begin sooner. Okay, this is Mike Padua. See you again tomorrow. Have a great day. Stay safe always. Let's pray hard that some miracle will happen on this weather system. Good day to all, and God bless.